Hi everyone, it's mailbag time again. This is the 12th mailbag. It's now December, and I think this will be the last one for a while. I'm going to take a break from doing these mailbags. I've decided that I should stop just buying random stuff and start actually building some projects. So hopefully in the new year you'll see some new electronics projects on the channel which will feature some of the components that we've seen in these mailbags. This is going to be a short one as well. We've only got 4 items here. They all look like they are from AliExpress. There's one exception here. This one actually says prepaid Germany, but I still think it's an AliExpress item looking at the packaging. Yeah, so let's start with that one. Let's open that one up. Any clues? It says plastic sheet. I very much doubt that is plastic sheet. There's no paperwork. Looks like it is an IC. It is the AT28C256. So I believe this is a ROM chip. I was previously working with some and was having problems with them. Slightly concerned that perhaps I damaged the ones I had, and I thought I'd just try some different ones, see if I had any more luck. So yeah, I believe that's a ROM chip for the Z80 computer project. Move on to this one. Any clues again? This says DIY module DIY. More chips. Again, no paperwork. What are these? HT12E, I believe. Oh, there's some HT12D and HT12E. That's D, D, E, E, D. I think there's 5 of each. It's 5 on each side, isn't there? Various different markings on the chips. It's interesting, isn't it? Because you never know with these ICs whether they're genuine, if they're fake, or who the real manufacturer actually is. You just never really know, unless you're a bit more of an expert than me and can recognise the markings. But these are certainly a mixture. I can see this one here's got some, possibly can't see that, like a circle on the chip there, and another one there, probably identifying pin 1. Whereas the other chips don't have that. Some of them are white, some are kind of a brown colour. They've got the same logo but a different size. Anyway, hopefully we'll have luck with at least one of them or one pair of them. I believe these are, I'm not exactly sure how they fit into the circuit, but I believe they are to do with a radio transmitter and receiver. So I suspect the D and the E, one is the transmitter, one is the receiver, but they're probably like an encoder and a decoder, because the chip itself isn't actually going to do any transmitting or receiving. It's probably just encoding and decoding signals. So yeah, that should be a fun little project to play with. There should be some other stuff for that, which I think is probably in the other packages. Let's have a look. So this one says electronic parts and components. Again, no clues. Another IC. I think this is again another AT28C256. I thought I'd try different suppliers, see if I had any luck with different suppliers, to be honest. These look pretty similar. They've got different codes at the bottom, probably a date code. So you never know. apart from that, they do look the same. The print is a little different. A little more clear on this one and slightly fuzzy on that one, but hopefully they'll work. I had problems with the other ones, but that may just have been down to me. Let's move on. I think we're on the last one, aren't we? And this one says 433 megahertz RF. So I think this is the probably transmitter and receiver to go with those chips there. Let's have a look. Again, no paperwork. That's the way I like it, to be honest. Nothing to mess about with. Don't need paperwork in this day and age, do we? We live in the electronic age now. What do they say? Don't know what the numbers mean. Probably dates. 433 megahertz RF. Probably just 2 kits, I guess. Let's open one up. This looks quite a nice sort of neat project. I think it should be a little bit of fun. I'm not sure. See, there's a crystal on there. I'm not sure which is the transmitter, which is the receiver, but I'm guessing that one of these little circuit boards transmits and one receives. And then we've got 2 aerials, I guess. They're just wire wound into what looks like a spring, but that's not the intention. They're antennas, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Interesting that they're different sizes and possibly different number of turns, but one's more stretched out than the other one. I'm not going to profess to be an expert and explain why that is, but I'm guessing it's something to do with the frequencies that we're dealing with. Just thought it's odd that they're different, because you thought that sending and receiving would be the same, but obviously not. So presumably I need to work out which is which one goes with which board. And yeah, I'm going to have to look into this, because there's integrated circuits on these boards. Let's see, one on each. And I've also ordered these, presuming that I need everything. But yeah, so 2 sets of those. So I believe that's for a transmitter and a receiver, so we can send signals wirelessly over radio frequencies. Okay, let's have a quick recap. Yeah, so there we are, short and sweet. We've got the 2 AT28C256 32K ROM chips. We've got the HT12D and HT12E, 5 of each. I believe they're encoders and decoders, I believe. And then we've got 2 sets of the radio frequency transmitter and receive kits with a transmitter and receiver, and I'm not sure which is which, and antennas for each. Okay, so thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the future where I'll be using some of these components in some projects. Bye for now.